Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about baby formula and solutions and quotes because it's the hot topic right now. You have all kinds of powerful people tweeting and posting and making videos or ads, all saying Biden hasn't done anything about the baby formula issue. What is he going to do about the baby formula issue? If you don't know, there's a shortage of baby formula. And there have been some very unique takes about it, but the overriding theme is that Biden isn't doing enough. What are you asking for when you ask Biden to direct from on high what corporations should do? You want the government to tell companies what to do. You want a merger of the state and corporate power. The merger of state and corporate power. Just go ahead and type that in to your favorite search engine and hit enter. Yeah, there was an Italian guy named Benito who talked about this a lot. You're literally advocating for fascism. Just to throw that out there. Corporatism was a cornerstone of the Italian brand of it. It's how it functioned. And the way it would work with, the state, from, the dictator guy up top, well, he would send his directives down, and then the little corporate guilds would enact it. Which is exactly what people are advocating for. You may not realize it. You may not have known that that's what you were advocating for, because it's sneaking in under the radar. They've dressed it up. It's coming in carrying an American flag and holding the Bible. Go ahead and Google that too. There's one other piece to this. The people who are screaming the most about a baby formula shortage, who are they? What are their titles? Member, House of Representatives, Senator. People who in the American system of government, when you're not talking about fascism, here under this system of government, these are the people who are supposed to be introducing legislation to fix problems like this. They're not supposed to be looking to the White House to have dear leader tell them what to do. Now, I don't know if these people from Congress, if they don't know what their job is, if they themselves have already been trained to look to the White House as some ultimate power, or they do know that it's not the White House who should solve this, and they're just trying to train us common folk to look for one person to be in charge, and for that one person to have control of everything. See, the funny thing is, the solution to this, if you really look at it under the American system and capitalism in general, when you're looking at what caused this issue, it seems like the obvious answer would be to break up the company that controls so much of the market, so a recall doesn't impact half the country. Breaking up that monopoly. That would probably be the solution. Don't worry if you work for that company. You don't have anything to worry about, because they certainly don't want to reduce corporate power. They want to merge with it, because it's the goal. It's where they're headed. Whether they realize this is what they're advocating for or not, every time they tweet, every time they post, every video they make, it's one of the characteristics. It's, in this case, literally the definition that Benito gave. Well, probably not Benito. It's probably his ghostwriter. But anyway, that should be a little concerning. The White House isn't the solution to all of your problems. You have a bunch of governors asking what the White House is going to do about inflation. You have a bunch of members of the House of Representatives and senators asking the same question, even though they all know it's a global thing happening all over the world. They know this because they understand the power of corporations, and they're heavily invested in them and do their bidding almost like they've kind of merged with them. But they're asking that question. How many of those governors have taken any steps within their own state to help with inflation? I don't know, reduction of the gas tax, something that everybody's talking about as a marker, the gas prices. A lot of states have a tax on it that could be waived to help reduce things. They're not looking for a solution because they're not interested in leading. They want a leader. They want dear leader. We have to stop looking to the White House to solve every single problem that comes along, because that's going to lead us to a situation where everything is controlled by the White House, by one person. And even if Joe Biden happens to be your man, you may not like the next person. It's not a good system. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.